Come in. Ah, good. You're here. I called you in because I have a meeting later with the CEO of a partner company. I need you to gather some paperwork about our finances for me. Yes, it's with him again. I try to avoid meeting with him face to face, but he's always so insistent about it. Still, it can't be helped, I guess. The meeting's in an hour. That should give you enough time to gather all the needed paperwork. No, you won't have to sit in on it. Trust me, I'll be keeping this meeting as short as possible. And it's better if you never meet this guy. Believe me, it'll save you a lot of headaches. Yes, that should be everything. Hold on, before you go, come here. Yeah, you're looking good too. It's always so sexy seeing you act so professional. I know we have to be discreet, but it's so hard to not just kiss you whenever we're alone like this. Oh, I need to be a good boy and wait. Well, isn't someone being a little teased today? Alright, I won't keep you anymore. I'll see you in an hour then. Or maybe sooner.
Oh, sorry. It's my bad. Here, let me help you up. There we go. Hey, are you okay? Like I said, totally my bad. Oh, well, that's good to hear. Here, let me get the papers you dropped. No, it's the least I can do after tripping up such a fine young lady like yourself. And there. That should hopefully be everything. Again, sorry for the trouble, miss. Ah, I see. What a lovely name. Sorry, I don't mean to seem too forward, but I can't seem to remember seeing you before. And I'd like to think I remember such a lovely face. Especially in a place like this. Oh, you just started a couple months ago. I see. Yeah, that would probably make some sense. I mean, it's been forever since I've last been here, so... Oh, no, it's nothing major. Suppose you can just say I'm visiting an old friend. He can be rather grumpy, but he's not all bad, I guess. Although I can't say I know where he is right now. Perhaps you'd be willing to help me find him. I mean, it'd be a lot easier with your help, wouldn't you agree?
And just what are you doing, Carson?
Oh, speak of the devil. Sorry, Alex, didn't see you there. I was too busy talking to this beautiful little thing over here.
That little thing is my secretary. And last time I checked, you don't need to have your arm around someone in order to talk.
Well, someone's testy, but I guess I know how defensive you can get, so I can't say I'm all surprised.
And what are you doing here anyway? Our meeting isn't for another half hour.
Well, it turns out my schedule cleared up sooner than expected, so thought I could just stop by and we could chat a little bit before the meeting. Though I am afraid that I ran into your secretary before I could reach you. And I must say, she is quite a sweet little thing. Surprised someone like you could catch such a beauty.
What is that supposed to mean?
Jeez, relax, Alex. It's just a joke. Honestly, you take things way too seriously sometimes.
And you've never been serious a day in your life.
Ah, still as strict as ever, I see. Well, I guess on that note, since I'm still here, how about we head down to the meeting room? Sooner we start, sooner we're done.
For once, I agree. Fine, let's get going then. But I'll first need the paperwork my secretary has.
Oh, she won't be joining us? Don't you need someone to handle the papers and take the notes?
She has work to do. And trust me, our meeting won't last long enough for her to deal with anything.
Well, here I thought your new secretary would have a lot more important work to do. To me, it sounds like you're not treating her right.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying. I mean, if you're only going to give her grunt work, perhaps I can make her an offer to work for me instead. I mean, she definitely has the experience.
This is another joke. I'm not laughing.
Okay, I won't push. But seriously, you should really think about letting her join us. It's the professional thing to do, wouldn't you agree?
Fine. Let's just get going.
Gladly. Well, looks like everything's in order. Glad to see you haven't lost your touch after all these years, Alex.
Yes, well, if there's nothing else, you can go now. I have a lot on my schedule today.
Of course, of course. Last thing I'd want to do is mess up your busy schedule. But before I go, I was wondering if I could speak to your secretary for a moment.
About what?
Oh, it's nothing serious, I assure you. I was just wondering if the little thing wanted to join me for dinner.
Excuse me?
Oh, and I promise I will not speak of anything work related if that's what you're worried about. I just simply wanted to make up for bumping into her. Surely that isn't a problem, is it?
No, I just.
Good. So, what do you say, Miss Secretary? Care to join me? No. Well, may I ask why? Do you have plans with Alex or something?
Oh, that's right. I asked him to stay late to help prepare for a much bigger meeting tomorrow.
My, what a loyal worker. I'm surprised. Really found a good one, didn't you, Alex? Well, I guess in that case I'll get going. Don't want to interfere with any of the plans you two may have. But if you do ever happen to find the free time, here's my card. Feel free to give me a call whenever you'd like. Alright, until then, I'll be seeing ya.
That card he gave you. Give it to me. I swear, that man never knows when to quit. I'm sorry about all the trouble. That was why I never wanted you to meet him. He's been like this for years, and I knew he hit on you the moment he saw you. Yeah, of course. It goes without saying he can't know we're together either. No, he's not the kind of person to use it against me for work reasons. He'd just be so annoying about it. I've called him a lot of things, but a good friend isn't one of them. You only call him that because you're too nice. And because you're too nice, I know you won't ever tell him off until he really tries something. And that's why you're never leaving my side whenever we're working. That's right. You'll be with me all the time from now on. I'm sure you won't have a problem with that, right? That's my good girl. And since we're finally alone again, I think I've waited long for another kiss, don't you? Maybe. You can be such a brat sometimes, but you're my brat, and I won't give you to anyone.